Ladies and gentlemen, the American German Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Show. As always, we're sponsored by Deters Consulting, Parks Yoga. Check us out on all of our platforms. Top story, cocaine at the White House keeps moving. First it was going to be the library, then it was in a cubbyhole where visitors are, now it was near the Situation Room. And then yesterday they come out and they use the Hatch Act not to answer the question. If you didn't know, the Hatch Act has to do with politics and federal employees and not being able to politic while you're working in a federal job. I have no idea why the Hatch Act would relate to what they were saying. Then you've got the bookies involved, and guess what the Vegas bookies are saying? Number one, to be considered the cocaine, you got it, Hunter Biden. And in fact, think about it, folks. Hunter Biden's been staying at the White House. He's been hanging out with his dad. And only now has cocaine popped up at the White House. Coincidence? Maybe. Maybe not. The pickle battle. You got these two companies, Grillo's Pickles and another pickle company, copying their pickle recipe. You got like a pickle battle. Teachers Union reading list. Unbelievable. The National Teachers Union has genderqueer and others as part of their summer reading list. Wembanyama versus Spears. Old Brittany apparently claims she patted Wembanyama on the shoulders, got backslapped by one of the security guys. Wembanyama says he didn't even see her, that he was told by a security detail, keep walking, don't stop for nobody, do what you just boom, boom, boom. That's what he did. Bottom line is, Wembanyama didn't do anything wrong, and Britney Spears is making a mountain out of a molehill. Disney crowds are the lowest they've been in 10 years. Does that shock you? No. Marjorie Taylor Greene, MTG herself, has been kicked out of the Freedom Caucus. Apparently calling Bobart a little bitch is part of the problem. Ocean Gate. They say they're going to stop all exploration. Might be a good idea because who's going to get in an Ocean Gate sub? Musk claims he's going to sue Zuck over his threads because he used employees that weren't supposed to be able to help him, technology, copy, and everything else. Go Musk. You know, think about this. Legal battle, going to be a MMA battle. Pretty interesting. Walt Nauta, the assistant that got indicted along with Donald Trump, pled not guilty yesterday. All the bad guys are hoping he flips. It'll never happen. Tap water. Apparently, over half our tap water in this country has got forever chemicals in it. It looks like our area does not. Isn't any better for anybody else, though. Peaky Blinders. DeSantis used some clips from Peaky Blinders, and Peaky Blinders is upset about it. Ron DeSantis just keeps stepping on mines everywhere he goes. Trump is up 45% or something crazy in the Tennessee Republican primary. This is funny. Peter Strzok sued for his firing, which is a joke. He ought to be prosecuted. The Justice Department is actually trying to block Strzok trying to take Trump's deposition. Interesting. Loyalty to Trump, all-time high. 25% of voters said they would even be more likely to support Trump if he was convicted. How do you like that? Airplane woman sees a ghost. You see this video clip? It's crazy. This woman jumps up off the plane, goes up the front, says, that person isn't who he is, solves a ghost. I'm getting off the plane. They had to disembark the whole plane. Guess who else was on the plane? Carrot Top. Crazy. She said she saw a ghost. Who knows? Sound of Freedom movie. This beat Indiana Jones over the weekend. This is the movie that tells the story, loosely but factually, of Tim Ballard. This is his cause of child trafficking. I haven't seen it yet. I plan to see it this weekend. Everybody says it's outstanding. Child trafficking in the United States is a real problem, and it's sick. Congressman Burchett from Tennessee says, yes, there are UFOs. There are aliens. They could burn us to a crisp, as he likes to say, but they haven't yet, so he doesn't think that they're that kind of people. But this guy says, full-blown, yes, there's aliens. Kind of scary. And then in history, today in history, Ronald Reagan appointed the first woman as a Supreme Court Chief Justice, Sandra Day O'Connor. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Coming up next, Eric Deters in local news. Ladies and gentlemen, the American German Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Local News. As always, we're sponsored by Deters Consulting, Parks Yoga. Check us out on all of our platforms. Where our lead story is, they only needed like 400,000, and they've gotten over 700,000 signatures on a petition to put the abortion rights on the ballot in Ohio. Going to be pretty interesting. In law and crime, a guy claims they found a dead body in the woods in Ellesmere. A guy claims that he came home, found the dead body, and then took the dead body in the woods. He's been arrested, at least at this point in time, for messing with a corpse. In local news, the Pendleton County Farm Tours this weekend. Check it out. It ought to be fun. UC professor has had her reprimand repealed. She's the professor who said biological woman. Got reprimanded for that. Another Cincinnati police officer, a female, has been fired because she was caught on tape saying she hates ends, hates N, hates N. 275 and Turkey Foot Road is going to be shut down today, all lanes for some road construction. Christmas tree shops are going to be closing all over the tri-state. Sad, sad, sad. Lunken was shut down. The Lunken Airport was shut down due to a bomb threat. How do you like that? Pink eye. It's apparently going all across the tri-state. I got a lawyer buddy that's got it. I won't mention his name. We'll see what happens with that. In Kentucky, Kentucky's trying to make their expungement law easier. More people can get their records expunged. Makes sense. Bashir and Cameron are both now confirmed to speak at Fancy Farm, where about 500 people show up to hear the speeches. Cameron praised Trump on national TV yesterday, the Breitbart radio, saying Trump's going to win Kentucky and he'll help him. This is a sad story. An Oldham County teacher and wrestling coach was shot and killed in Washington, D.C. yesterday. Sad, sad, sad. The Eagles are going to go on their final tour, the long goodbye, and they're going to include a tour stop in Rupp Arena. Kentucky State Police are investigating an officer involved shooting in Bowling Green. A Bowling Green police officer is fighting for his life. In Ohio, the Dayton, Ohio school superintendent is retiring. Last but not least, a woman ran out on I-75 in Columbus yesterday, caused quite a stir. Not a very good thing to do. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day. Coming up next, Jamie Spinley and his World News.
It's Friday, today's world headlines. 6 people have died and 81 others have been taken to the hospital after a fire broke out in a retirement home in the city of Milan, Italy. It is unclear how the fire started. The Nigerian health authorities have announced an outbreak of diphtheria in the capital of Abuja. There have been 800 confirmed cases and at least 80 deaths. Diphtheria causes breathing and heart problems, mainly in young children. The British government has announced plans to sanction Iran. The Foreign Secretary has spoken out about 15 credible threats by Iran's regime to kill or kidnap Britons or UK-based people. The Netherlands are set to hand back hundreds of precious artifacts taken from Sri Lanka and Indonesia during the colony periods. The agreed restitution comes as the Netherlands increasingly confronts its colonial past. An open-top double-decker bus tour vehicle collided with another bus downtown in the Big Apple late last night, injuring 18 people. From Eric, Sabrina, and I, have a fantastic weekend. As Eric would say, chip chip cheerio.